actually hurt.
No, I think she is.
Yeah, she's hurt. She took a hard fall off there.
Okay.
Gosh, I hope she's okay.
I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. It. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
See me. Hey! Chris Egan. What? Are you eating ice cream?
Yogurt and chia seeds, Puckett.
Uh-oh.
Someone just getting older. Just getting older. Got to take care of the body, Puck.
Someone just went to the doctor, didn't they?
Actually, I didn't. That's why I'm preparing myself, because I do need to go to the doctor in about 3 months. So I'm on the old 3 months away from the doctor diet, so it's like I don't want to get the slap on the wrist like, okay, we got to change everything. So it's like, okay, let's put the maple bars down, let's have a yogurt.
This is kind of like when you're going to the dentist like a couple of weeks prior to the dentist. You haven't flossed in a year.
Mm-hmm.
So now
and then you start flossing and your mouth's bleeding because you're flossing
everywhere.
Way too much.
Just look like a clown, a murdered clown.
I'm going to be honest, Puck. I felt not as fast on the pickleball court yesterday as I wanted to be. I've been drinking a little, having my IPAs at night. So I'm like, okay, for me, some people it's about when they put on a pair of pants and, how do they fit? For me, it's how do I feel on the pickleball court? Went 9-1 Puck yesterday, stacking up wins. But you know what? That one loss should not have happened. So gotta readjust. So yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna get something for you real quick.
And I was ready to go, but usually I'm used to Jim's 18-minute sponsor segment that usually buys me a few minutes in the kitchen.
So Chris, it's okay to ask for help. So I do want to just share something. It's called North Point Recovery.
Hey, let's not joke about this.
All right, we can probably get you in.
All right.
Well, stop. You put down the no one drinks IPAs anymore. Put them down.
Put them down. You gotta enjoy life. I do say this, Puck. You gotta enjoy life. Like today, I may make a trip down to Eugene for the Oregon relays. And if I'm gonna make that trip, Puck, you know where I'm stopping? In-N-Out Burger.
Of course you are.
Why wouldn't you?
Oregon relays?
Yeah, in Eugene. It's the top high school athletes in the country. I mean, as much as Husky fans and Wazoo fans hate Oregon,
okay.
If you are a track and field fan, if you know anything about track and field, the holy grail for track and field is Eugene, Oregon. I mean, that's the place with, Phil Knight built it, but Steve Prefontaine is the one that kind of got the party started there. And it has become the holy grail. And all the high school kids from Washington and Oregon and California and everywhere else are traveling down there this weekend for the track and field championship. So. And Puck, I don't know if you
already have your Olympic gear on from 2028. Oh my God! Hold on.
I'm already prepping, Puck. I'm already prepping for the LA games on NBC, Channel 5, King 5, and I tell you what, that is going to be pure chaos in LA, and I'm not even sure if I want to be there for it. But it's going to be fun.
I already set the over/under and how many times you're going to mention that you've got 10 Mariner games on this season. And hopefully you can explain where people can find those Mariner games. So,
it's
I don't
not
know what
hard.
the over/under is going to be set. Oh, you sure?
You just go to Channel 5 for those 10 games. That's it. Just go to Channel 5.
You sure you're not putting it somewhere else, somewhere sneaky?
No, just go to Channel 5. And I'm sure we got HD. I don't even know what that channel is, but, it's pretty easy. You got channels 4, 5, 6, 7, and 13 on your dial. Those should still be there. Support your local TV. We got 10 games. We got a pregame show next Wednesday. I'll be doing a story on Brendan Donovan and just kind of what he's meant to this team and the leadoff spot and how he approaches the leadoff spot and how he's kind of Puck. We've seen some good from Donovan at third base and we've seen some bad, but he's the great thing I love about this guy is he's willing to talk about it. He's like, you know what? I started over 200 times at shortstop. I started over 200 times in the outfield. I've only started a dozen times before coming to Seattle at third base. It's going to take a little time, a little learning.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm
Yeah.
disappointed you're not doing the show today in the hot tub.
Should I have been? I could have been. You know what? I would have
one of
felt
these
like
days
I felt like
I
we
need a
needed
hot tub.
Jim. I felt like we needed Jim Moore for that one.
Well, we don't have Jim Moore today, by the way. We can officially get the show started here at some point. Jim is not here. He is signed up for a boondoggle, which has allowed him to get a free trip to Portugal to play golf. So my only question is how is he going to screw this up? Who is he going to offend? What is he going to do to step in it? Because he's going to. He's gone for like 2 weeks on this boondoggle to Portugal to play golf. All paid. It's like it's his buddy that is trying to start like a golf travel company. Like where you go play golf and then you go sightsee around the area. So it's his friend that he met on another golf trip that was paid for. And the guy was like, I need a celebrity to be the guy that lures everybody in. I'm like, we couldn't get anybody better than him.
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you, Puck. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. I'm at the Mariners game and everybody's talking about you. And yes, they are, Puck. Yes,
they're
they
not.
are. Yes,
no,
they are.
They're not. Lowest rated show in America right here.
Not true.
But not because we don't have the full support of Limbeck Lumber. We're inside the Limbeck Lumber Studios, as you know, Chris. Limbeck Lumber, proud sponsor here of the Daily Puck Drop and Puck Sports. Big thanks to them. Any lumber needs, give them a call, 206-782-3487. Visit them, limbecklumber.com. Visit me on social media. What a place of fun that social media is, by the way. Puck Sports everywhere. And you can go to pucksports.com. You can sign up to become a Posse member there. We give you bonus shows throughout the week. It's only $5 a month. You got any issues with that? We'll take care of it. Puck at pucksports.com. Just send me an email. And we've got our Pucks Majors pool. Our contest is up now. Our season-long golf majors contest ready to go. Grand prize, trip for 2 over to Gamble Sands, 2 rounds of golf over there. Other great prizes. Go to pucksports.com. Sign up today. The full field, by the way, if you go there and you register, and you're like, well, I need to pick my golfers. They won't be revealed until Sunday. Sunday night is when the official field will come out. And a field that will not include Tiger Woods, Chris Egan. It will not include Phil Mickelson. Have you seen the video? I mean, we've got it on the rundown. You see the video of him saying the police officer is going after him because he's walking away? And he's like, Mr. Woods, can you come back here to the accident? Mr. Woods, excuse me. He goes, what a douchey response. And I love Tiger, but come on. Excuse me. Sorry, I was talking to the president. Just got the president on speed dial. Already trying to get out of it.
Isn't he dating?
It's his granddaughter, right?
Granddaughter, yeah. He's dating a Trump, I believe.
That's correct. Yes.
Probably why he does have.
Well, I would phone in a friend too. Sure. Who would be your first call to get out of trouble? Not to say that you would get in any type of trouble like that.
Yeah. I'd probably go to my big brother because he has connections that, I just don't know about. And so it's just, you could trust your brother. You can always trust your brother. So I would go to him.
Yeah, he probably knows people.
I feel like he's got somebody in every city in the United States of America. So I feel like, but he's one of those quiet guys that you just don't know. The guy's got like, you go to Green Bay and everybody at Lambeau Field knows him. I'm like, how do they know you here, Mike?
I don't understand that. Is there a story to that, or you just making that up?
No,
people just know him everywhere.
They just know him everywhere, Puck.
If I looked at your phone right now, Chris Egan, and we scrolled through it, who's the most famous person you have in your phone?
There's a pretty good. There's a pretty good
list, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, you got Charles Barkley in there. You got, I think somehow Joe Montana's number is in there.
Joe Montana.
I do have Wayne Gretzky's number in there, and that is because Wayne's daughter, his youngest daughter, and my daughter became tennis mates and played some tournaments. Played in Wenatchee, played in Spokane together.
Wait, the one that's married to
have I
Dustin
not shared this story with you, Puck?
Wait a minute. Gretzky's daughter that's married to
no, that's the oldest daughter.
Oh,
and yeah, not that one. This we're talking about the young Puck. I'll make it quick. Wife and I are in Cabo.
Of course,
my mom and dad, Ed and Barbie Egan, take Madison Egan to Spokane for a tournament, a USDA tournament. This is when I think Maddie was 16, 17, and I fly back in. I have 2 days off. Mel needs to get to work with real estate. And my dad calls and says, Maddie's in the semifinals, Chris. You need to get over here. So I'm like, okay. It's, you only get so many opportunities to watch your kids. So I'm like, you know what? I don't work tomorrow. Honey, awesome trip to Cabo. I'm heading to Spokane. I drive straight to Spokane. I walk into this Spokane tennis club, and this guy walks by me. And if you've ever had that moment, you're like, who, that was somebody. Who was that? And I'm like, what is going on? And then I walk into the tennis club, and then I see my mom, beautiful Barbie Egan, knitting. She's knitting. She's got her yarn out, and she's just taking over the whole area. And then there's Ed Egan in his khakis. He's got a white tight shirt on with a grizzly bear eating a king salmon on it. And then
sitting next to Wayne
just,
Gretzky.
And then right next to Ed and Barbie Egan, Puck, I can still see to this day, the most beautiful family I've ever witnessed. They're all matching. They've got black and khaki on.
Of course.
The whole family's there, and they're just sitting next to this group. And all of a sudden, I'm like looking at this, like, what is happening? And then this guy comes down and sits right next to my dad, and they start chatting away. I'm like, is that? And all of a sudden, court number 2, Egan, Lancaster. Court number 1, Gretzky taking on Paulson. And I'm like, what? And sure enough, they had a home in Idaho. They may still have that home.
Sure,
and the youngest was a tennis player.
Yeah.
So she would do she'd do Spokane, Wenatchee. She'd go to Walla Walla and play tournaments. And I come down to sit down, and my dad has no idea who Wayne Gretzky is.
Would you expect anything less with a guy that's wearing a T-shirt with a king salmon?
And it's absolutely hilarious, Puck. They're sitting next to each other, and I'm sitting behind them like, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, Chris, she's ready to go on the court. And all of a sudden, Wayne, he's literally like, what do we know about this girl over here? Yeah. Wayne, I am focused on my granddaughter. I'll get to your daughter in a second, but I don't have a home.
Does Ed know that it's Wayne Gretzky?
No, he doesn't. All it is Wayne and Ed become buddies because they're tennis dads or tennis, grandpa.
But he knows that his name is Wayne. He's calling him Wayne.
They've already introduced, Hi, I'm Wayne. Hi, I'm Ed. So they're having a full conversation. And then literally, I'm like, oh my God, my dad does not know who this is. And then literally, Wayne's daughter is playing, and the girl over there that Wayne's daughter is playing is foot faulting. And here's Wayne, Ed, I think the girl is foot faulting. Wayne, that's where you got to go ahead and get a line, Judge. I've got to focus on Maddie over here, all right?
And did they ever play each other?
They played each other in Wenatchee, and I believe Maddie Egan beat the younger Gretzky girl. And then they actually, after that match, Mama Gretzky wanted the two to team up, so they played in a couple of tournaments. They played in a couple of tournaments. Madison was invited to the Gretzky compound, so I got the call. I think that's why I got his number from Wayne and the wife. Like, hey, we love your daughter. We want her to come on over. And I'm like, can I come over too?
Can I team up with you or?
But it's the match is finished, and I'm like, Dad, do you know who that is? He goes, well, he's really into his daughter. He's doing a good job. He doesn't know a lot about tennis, Chris, but he's really Dad, that's the greatest hockey player of all time.
We're talking to the great one. Like,
and
there's no one bigger in the sport than that guy.
And Puck, I will send it to you. We've got a great photo of Ed and Wayne together.
Oh, I got to see it. I got to see
complex.
it. Can you find it before you sign off here?
I don't know how to do that on my phone, but maybe I can have somebody text it to me because it's great. It's at just some Spokane tennis club.
So did they
Wayne Gretzky?
Did they end up playing together? Did they play in a tournament? Did you take her to the compound in Idaho?
So Maddie had to get back to Seattle for another tournament. So they played together in Wenatchee, and we actually, no joke, the year this happened, we stayed with the Gretzkys at the Red Lion in Wenatchee.
No way. There's no way
they stayed at the Red Lion, but Wayne had to leave to go do the ESPYs. So
and what's the wife? Why am I blank? Paulina Gretzky? Right?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Or is that the daughter?
It's Janet. Janet is the wife. Movie star.
Janet. The
Yeah,
the movie star. Was she there? She was
She
there.
was Janet was there the whole time. Yeah, Janet.
Oh.
Janet and Maddie actually became friends, and the younger daughter, I think she went on to play at TCU. Good player, great family. But I honestly to this day think that Wayne and my dad hit it off because my dad didn't ask him one question about hockey. He didn't have any knowledge of who he was.
All I can imagine is you, like it's almost that scene in National Lampoon's Vacation when Chevy Chase sees Christy Brinkley.
Yes.
Like I can imagine that's you acting around Janet Gretzky. Really just kind of laying it on thick, throwing that sandwich around, sucking in the gut a little bit.
No, I think we played a little Marco Polo at the pool with the Gretzky family. I don't know if you guys know the Red Lion there in Wenatchee, but
I've been to that Red Lion in Wenatchee.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, great. And I honestly, to this day, think Janet, because they were in the room next door to us, and I believe she had some like foliage brought in. Some plants for the patio because it overlooks the pool area. So
the only thing that makes this story better is if the Egans and the Gretzkys, after you got done playing at the tournament in Wenatchee, if you headed over to Kashmir to go hit up Rusty's.
We did not.
That would have topped the whole thing.
And it's funny back in the day because I honestly don't think my daughter really understood who she was playing with either because she was just like, I'm like, you don't want to stay with the Gretzky? She's like, I want to get back and see my friends.
I say you call him right now. I say you call him, see if you can get him on the show. Hey, Wayne, it's Chris Egan. You remember me with Red Lion, Dad Ed? You guys hit it off.
He probably won't remember me at all, but if I mention Ed Egan, he'll be like, oh, how's Ed doing?
Let's get him on the phone. Let's get Ed on. We actually should. We actually should get your dad on. Your dad would be a star.
He would be great. Yeah. You never know what mood you're going to catch him in. He could be napping right now. Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. You don't know. Yeah. And he's at it. How old is your father?
He is 84. Mom is 85. Yeah.
So he's been living 20 plus years of just being the freedom to say whatever you want.
Yeah. And I give that guy a lot of credit. I don't know how he did. I think he retired when he was like 55.
Oh, that's perfect.
So he's enjoying life. Yeah. And so
I can't top your Wayne. I'm looking through my phone. I can't top your Wayne Gretzky. I'll tell you that.
I wish I could just grab that photo right now because it's just a classic.
I'd love to see it.
It's and my brother Mike will usually send it out every time Wayne does something. And like the great one at Ed.
You guys should make When's your father's birthday coming up?
Oh, that's coming up. We could get some T-shirts made.
T-shirts made of the picture.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Ed, and
wouldn't that be great?
Speaking of Ed, Puck, I'm going to be honest with you here. We take brother Mike and sister Jenny to the old spaghetti factory for dinner, birthday dinner.
Where's it? Where's the one?
Tacoma. In Tacoma. It's a new building.
Tacoma's still around, huh?
So we got a group of like 28, 30 of us. And my sister and I were like, hey, let's everybody take care of your own family.
Yeah.
And, everything, it's kind of, that's how it is. We talked to the waitress. My poor wife, by the way, and my sister-in-law got spaghetti spilt on them. The person's, it's just a long story there. But the night ends, everybody gets their bills, and we pay. We're leaving, and Ed is just upset. I go, what is going on, Dad? He goes, I can't believe you guys paid. I can't believe you guys paid. I was going to pay for the whole thing because I needed bonus miles for my Alaska Airlines card. And I literally go, I go, what? He goes, yeah, because of you guys, I'm not going to get my Alaska Airlines bonus miles. I go, Dad, you're telling me now? Why didn't you mention any of this before we got the checks?
Well, first of all,
where was this a half an hour ago?
What's Ed Egan saving up for? What's the big trip for Ed Egan?
You never know where he's going. He loves his cruises. He loves to go fishing.
Man,
boy. Yeah.
You get the spumoni or just the vanilla?
Spumoni. You can't. I just think it's almost illegal to go to Spaghetti Factory and ask for vanilla. I really do.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I always go with my classic for me, Puck. It's the meatballs sure. With the spaghetti.
Oh, it's a good one.
Couple nice proteins there, and then you get your spaghetti. And I don't mess.
The bummer, the one in Seattle closed. I can't remember how long it closed, but it's been a while. But That was a great one. And
Yeah.
I don't even think there's anything in that building, by the way. So I guess the question is, why did we close it?
I love the if you get in the trolley. That was always a bonus as a kid if you get in the trolley. But those are fun times there, Puck. And I do want to throw this at you.
Sure.
As you mentioned the word fun, and I sat at 5. I went to 5 of the Mariners' 6 home games. And I haven't thrown this out, and I was working, so I was
in the
going
press box. A press box visit.
press box in and out.
Okay.
But I've not actually had the chance to talk to anybody at King
Folks,
or anybody.
that's key. He didn't have dinner, so he wanted to get over there and get some free dinner.
It's really just a hot dog, by the way.
Well, yeah.
And swirl ice cream.
So good.
But have you been at one game yet?
Yes.
Just curious.
Went
Okay.
the day game against the Yankees.
Okay. I'm just curious if you noticed what I noticed. You have a little, I honestly think, and this is just a very unscientific survey that I did with the Mariners, and I don't know if this is going on at other parks. What have we seen the past 2 years with baseball? We've seen them trying to speed up the game a little bit. We've seen the clock. We've also seen a lot of success with banana ball. With what they've done, they're selling out everywhere they go. It's about entertainment.
Right.
Sure, there's baseball involved. Watching those Mariner games and sitting back, I feel like I'm seeing a lot. The music is pumping up a lot louder. They added another hydro. You've got the hot dogs dropping from sky. It feels like there is never a down moment anymore at these baseball games. And I just think maybe MLB quietly is like, hey, if we want to build this younger audience, we gotta learn a little bit from watching the banana ball and what they do.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just felt a little different this year. Like there was a little bit more energy being pumped in from up above.
Well,
but,
I do have an issue with adding the 4th hydro.
yeah, I thought you would on this one.
I don't like it. Whoever's idea it was over there, no harm to them, but I would reprimand them.
Yeah.
It was not necessary to add the 4th one.
It'd be like adding a 5th salmon.
Right. What was there? I just would like to know from the people over there that run that. Was there people hammering them, crying, sending emails? Hey, we're tired of just the normal red, green, and yellow hydros. Or we have to add another one. We're not representing the silver crowd. I don't know. Is it silver? What is it, right?
Silver. Puck, it's money. It's money,
what's
Puck.
Money? Is it an hour? I didn't even
Yeah, I
notice
think the boat is sponsored. I believe the boat is sponsored.
Aren't they making enough money, Chris?
Well, Puck, we joke at the beginning of the show about the hot tub scene, and I've got zero money from the Mariners, nothing back in return for my hot tub, ferry boat. The lines are 2 hours to get a ferry boat, Puck. It is ridiculous. It's just like old school Cabbage Patch Kids. They are pulling in huge money on these ferry boats. Absolutely incredible.
How much is the ferry boat again?
$8 without any food in it.
Okay, yeah, but when you put food in it, can you put anything in it, or what's
I got a little chia seeds in my. I've got to get
the chia seeds out. Can you put chia seeds in the ferry?
You could sprinkle chia seeds on your nachos. Yes, you could. I think when you do the crab nachos, you're up in the 30s. You're a Daniel's broiler steak dinner.
I didn't need the 4th hydro. People are saying, hey, listen, we need the 4th hydro for more gambling purposes. I don't know why you need a 4th one. It's easy to just have 3. I like just keeping things normal. So unnecessary to add the 4th one. Did I notice more bells and whistles? Maybe. I don't know.
The foul ball dance party? I don't
like the foul ball dance party, but that
seems a little, Not sure we need the foul ball dance party myself.
I do. What do you think about this ABS though? I see the crowd seems to love this ABS.
I love it, Puck. I am a fan of it. Here's the thing. I've said this for the last 10 years. I really have. And I think it's been around 10 years. I thought tennis had it right on the money. Yeah. And you know my love for the sport of tennis. Tennis with their review. These balls are moving so fast. It is so hard. It's great to have line judges. You got the back judges with tennis. But to have that challenge system where you can see the ball, whether it hits the line or not, and a lot of times it's half an inch, quarter of an inch. And it is so hard for the human eye to see some of these things. And yes, I know they're trained and they're there for a reason, but let's be honest, they're going to make mistakes. And when you are talking about sports where there are billions of dollars involved, betting, championships, contracts, everything, you throw it all into one big pile. Why wouldn't you have this system? I've heard a lot of people asking me, Chris, why are they doing this with college baseball right now? Well, that's a simple answer. It costs a lot of money to do this. It's not cheap. So don't expect to see this, UW Wazoo in their next baseball game. Maybe as things get cheaper in the road, they'll do this. But I love it, Puck. I really do. I think it's great for the game. I think if a game is on the line,
Sure.
We saw that in the World Baseball Classic. If you had a challenge left, I'm taking a challenge on that last pitch, and guess what? He's walking, and we could have a different story.
My one of my baseball guests, Jim Duquette, who does MLB Network Radio, thinks that they should implement a rule in which even if you're out of challenges in the ninth inning, if there's a game-altering play like that to end the game, that there should be the ability of the umpires to use replay, even if you're out of challenges. Or
a bonus challenge. Yeah.
But here's the thing that I think it's incredibly hard what these guys do. I think they get unfairly criticized too much by fans, these umpires. There are bad umpires. We know who those bad umpires are. I think what makes those umpires worse, though, is that they miss calls, but then they're arrogant about it. They should just be removed. But there's a lot of good umpires out there.
Yeah.
You and I have I would assume you've umpired a game before, a Little League game.
Yeah. Yes, I have.
And again, they're coming in at 42 miles an hour, okay? But it is, the first time you're doing it's terrifying. There's a lot going on. And I think until someone puts themselves in that position to actually sit behind and call it, I think that little box on our television has really made everybody some junior umpire now.
100%.
And how many times, even in that game on Wednesday, I saw them challenge a few times. Either it was a strike or ball by a millimeter. It was so small, and you're like, God, are we really going to get on the umpire because he missed the call by less than half an inch?
Well, that's
pretty aggressive.
That's what's amazing to me is we talked about eyes and knowing the strike system and knowing the strike zone and these pitchers and these hitters. The Randy Arozarena challenge to me is just fascinating because he's heading to first base like there is no doubt in the world that was ball 4. And Puck, to your point, it was maybe a millimeter outside the strike zone. And for them to know the strike zone that well.
Right.
Fascinating.
I think it really, to me, it's just proven they're kind of better than I think we give them credit for. Again, there are bad ones out there. I'm not saying there's not. And we
this
have
is
the
going to
technology
take,
to do it. I understand it.
And this is going to take time too, Puck. I'm not making excuses for the Mariners, in their 1-2 record against the Yankees, but the Yankees came in here and they knew how to use that system, I think, better. If you watch those games, the Yankees were, they were challenging a lot of stuff. Cal Raleigh missed a lot of spring training with the WBC, and I get it. Other players were at the WBC too, but Cal is kind of your main. He's your quarterback back there. So I think you're going to see the Mariners get better at this, and I think they were getting better as their homestand went on.
And I looked this up today. Tim Booth wrote a great article detailing the Mariners for the Seattle Times, the Mariners players that participate in the WBC, and went through, and most of them have struggled. Canzone didn't.
Yeah.
Rosarena's been okay, but the Bizzardo's fine. Well, the pitchers haven't been good. No one's really been good, but Canzone, and I guess to a lesser degree, Rosarena. Mm-hmm. I took it a step further, and I looked at the entire Team USA roster. And then even some on the Dominican. No one that played for Team USA is having a good start to the season. Not a single one.
Yeah, Paul Skeens had a rough start to the season.
The only one that's having a really good start to the season is Bryce Terang. He's hitting .409 with an OPS over 1,000. Paul Goldschmidt's got an OPS at 889. Will Smith, who split time with Cal, 200. Here's his slash line: 200, 200, 500, 700. Alex Bregman is struggling. Ernie Clement. Bryce Harper's been terrible. hitting 120 with a 425 OPS. Bobby Witt's been terrible. Roman Anthony's been not terrible, but not good. PCA's been not good. Aaron Judge has been not been good. You look at the Dominican, Ketel Marte, bad start. Machado's had a decent start. Tatis, bad start. Juan Soto's been terrific. Venezuela's had 2 guys. Well, Arise has been okay, and then Suarez. But everybody that participated in this thing has been not good.
Yeah. And what's fascinating to me about that is that we didn't see that. It doesn't seem like we've seen that, Puck, with hockey. You saw the Olympic hockey players return, and Capo Caco's about the only one playing great
Probably
for
the time
for the
of year.
Kraken.
Don't we think it's the time of year?
Yeah, I
do
think
it in the
so.
middle?
And I talked to Dominic Canzone before, I think it was the second game of the season. And he just said, it was not easy. You get to spring training, you don't really get you have a couple meetings, and the next thing you know, you're gone. And then you go to the WBC, and then you return for spring training, and you get a couple games in, and then you're gone to Seattle. So
they've got to revamp it somehow, Chris. They
Yeah.
either do it in the middle of the season, or if you do it, they've just got to figure out a way that when these guys leave their camp and they go and participate in this, they've got to have like multiple games going on. So these guys are getting the same reps that they were getting if they were staying with their team.
No,
Because, this is not just 1 or 2 players. This is literally the entire team struggling.
Well, and the Mariners, what are we missing? At least that we haven't said yet, Puck, is the fact that they went late. They were 1 game away from going to the World Series.
Yeah.
So, while a lot of these baseball players were already, on vacation, heading to Cancun, heading to Cabo, heading to Hawaii, the Mariners didn't get that long extended vacation, so they didn't get time to get their reps going, which. We talk about spring training and don't look at the records. It's a time to get yourself ready for the season. And a lot of those guys just didn't have that time. But I think they're going to be fine. They begin a 3-game series with the Angels tonight. I think this is who you want to be playing 3 games with. I think the pitching staff has come. I mean, they are awful. While the Mariners pitching staff, don't compare and contrast to the Yankees right now. The Yankees got a good pitching staff, but the Mariners pitching staff has come out. The starters, they've looked fine. They're going to do their job against the Angels this weekend. So
Egan, here's the matchup. You got Wu going today, then it's Hancock, and then it's Castillo. Reed Detmers goes tonight. The guy that Hancock is facing tomorrow's got an ERA of 11.25. And then the final game where Castillo's pitching against Ryan Johnson, a 16 ERA.
Wow.
I mean, they should sweep these guys.
And the Mariners are going to get back into their comfort zone, have they're going to have some sunshine around them. I mean,
maybe a slump buster down there in Anaheim. You never know for these guys.
Maybe Naylor and Julio can get racking a little bit and hit some balls. But
because they've been awful.
Oh, they've been terrible. But if you know baseball, Puck, and you know this very well, it's like don't panic over 6 games of game changer stats. like. Oh my God, little Billy's he's only batting 182.
I had a great game changer experience the other day where I was looking at like what the one team had for stats on Game Changer and how many errors that the opposing team gave the other squad, and then I looked at the other team and like, well, they gave them 5 errors. You guys for some reason have 0 errors.
Yeah, because mom and dad want their kid to have a hit. That's not an error. It happens. And as the father of a pitcher, it's so frustrating. Sometimes you're like, how is that not an error? It went in and out of his mitt, but oh well. Yeah.
God bless him. God bless. So you got the Mariners. How many games will King 5 have? 10?
10 games. And they're still going to be. I know there was a lot of panic from everybody like, oh, can I no longer watch these, on the stream? And you can still watch them wherever you're watching. Yeah, you can still watch them on all that stuff. So it's totally fine.
And what's the pregame going to look like? Are you on the pregame or?
I am off next week, Puck, spring break. I'm going to go watch the son play a little baseball in Kentucky.
Good.
But our pregame shows are going to be the Wednesday before.
Oh, okay.
And so I think Paul Sylvie's going to be on that, but like I said, I'm going to do a story on Brendan Donovan. I think Ariel Arsuto is going to do something with Cole Young, and then I think the following week we've got another pregame show and another game, so I'll be on there with Paul Sylvie. Maybe we get a little Jason Puckett on the pregame show. I don't know.
I'd love to.
I mean, why
Anytime.
wouldn't we? Why wouldn't
I
we?
was just thinking about, I was in my mail today. I'll show up for the people watching. I got my Ballard Junior Football magazine.
Oh,
Unbeknownst to me, no one told me I apparently won the assistant coach of the year.
you are the man.
I guess so.
Assistant coach of the year.
I won the Ken Frost assistant coach of the year.
Wow.
You think they give you a heads up that you're
Did you
gonna
get
win
how
something?
how was your award banquet? Did you get some nice gift cards
awards,
from the parents?
Great. Yes. Great gift cards, the whole thing. Are you like me? We've coached so many teams. I have a pile right behind me.
Of pictures?
Of all the gift cards.
Oh,
That I
have
still have
done-
not
oh,
used.
I spent them the night. I spent them the next day. My wife is always like, you don't have to use those gift cards right away. And I'm like, nope, I want to.
Oh,
Otherwise,
I've got-
I'll lose them, and
I
never
must
see
have
it.
about 10 gift cards in there from some local breweries that I haven't touched
wow,
yet. Shoot, some
those
of
are
them
good
expired.
parents. Those are good parents.
We got great parents over the years. Great.
I'm going to
parents
be
over the
honest.
years.
I had a great soccer season. Didn't see the gift cards piling in. I don't know if they thought I was getting
No
paid this
gift
year.
cards for you, huh?
It was
you're
limited.
reaching that age,
It
maybe
was
no
limited.
gift cards.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we have. The high school, like all of a sudden the parents are like, no, we don't need to give Chris a gift card. Well, I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid to do the job.
I think once they have maneuvered themselves into the middle school,
The gift card stop.
I think so.
Okay,
I think
all
that's
right.
the rule.
I did not know that unwritten rule, but now I do. So,
Okay. Well, I was looking at this football magazine, Ballard Junior Football. By the way, if you live in and around the Seattle area, Ballard Junior Football. You want to play football? Ballard Junior Football is your choice.
Jason Puckett, assistant coach of the year.
You can come get coached by the Ken Frost assistant coach of the year.
You don't wear your hat backwards, do you?
Huh?
You don't wear your
what
hat
times
backwards.
When I want to get a message across, you better get down right there in that 3-point stance. Jesus, McCarty, we've been getting our asses kicked day in and day out.
It will be my final story at King 5 Puck. For the last 26 years, I've been collecting every Friday night. There's always one coach on the sidelines. He's usually 2 years out of high school. It's the former player. He's got the khakis on.
That's got to be our ball. That's got to be our ball.
Hit your hands. We got to catch it. Get up there.
Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. We need defense. We need a turnover right now. Got the towel waving.
I see the
towel guy. I can put the towel guy on the barge. Towel guy
And then,
can go on the barge.
then that young assistant feels like he's got to chest bump the guys. He's got to
Yeah.
get up there and show he's still got the hops. You know?
Somebody had a great idea that every Friday we should put somebody on the barge. You remember the barge?
Yeah, I love the barge.
We can put somebody on the barge. We can put towel guy on the barge if you want.
You
If
put,
you think of, before you leave, if you think of somebody on the barge, okay.
somebody. Well, you've already came up with who should be on the barge. You've already answered the question.
Who?
The hydro, the fourth hydro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the 4th hydro on the barge.
Yeah, you've already. I think today the fourth hydro gets put on the barge.
What I was gonna say about this football magazine is football season. I'm already looking forward to it. Can I get at least a game or two?
I
the
think.
King 5
Oh,
games?
you want us to stream one of the Ballard games?
No. I want to be a part of it. What are we gonna?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Are we gonna do it again next year? Or
Yes.
are you gonna leave me in the dust?
No, I'm thinking.
You found
I'm
somebody
actually.
better, didn't you?
No, I'm actually pushing for you to get a paycheck so you could be there every game
It
for me.
doesn't matter. Don't need a paycheck.
Well, I mean, by far, no offense to everybody else. We have some great people that join the show. A lot of them listen to this show, so I got to be careful here. but
What was your favorite game that we did?
I thought Enum Claw.
Oh,
I think we hit it out of the park. I still have people from Enum Claw that will make comments about some of the things we said. That
because
night
of the
on show.
lady that was right by us that was just hitting the Pinot Gris hard.
Yeah, I get a lot of people that like. I will find myself just going back listening to you and Puck do the Enum Claw game, and I'm like, does your kid play? No, they don't even play for either of the school.
Didn't she contact us or somebody contact us that knew her? Didn't
I think we did have that moment.
I think you guys were talking about Katie, and then they sent us the screenshot of them reaching out to her, going, I think they were talking about you. And she had and by the way, she was not offended. She got a big kick out of it.
The other thing I remember about that game is you were so kind. Like when I look back, I was so bad on my math skills at the end of the game. I'm like, well, I think Enum Claw is going to have 2 or 3 more chances to get the ball back here, and you're like, nope, it's over.
Yeah, you can't do. It's hard to do math when it's live TV or radio. It's just bad.
And then you're trying to
Bad.
figure the clock, and then you're looking at a small clock in a field. But
Well, and then we didn't know. Remember, they stopped the play or they stopped something and reviewed something, which I don't think there's no review in high school football. Remember, they picked up a penalty and no one had any idea what they did.
yeah, no, I loved it. I hope I'm
was
pretty
so much
sure.
fun.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be back.
Good.
So I see no signs that we won't be back, Puck. And yeah, you and I will be there. So
much
it's going to be fun. I mean, I know we have to compete with all these streaming entities and Instagram folks, but you know what? Let's just when you and I get up there, it's just it's a different story.
Yeah,
So
I love it.
we
High
have
school
fun.
sports is the best, man. It's the
We
absolute
have
best.
fun.
What about you know what? I thought about who's going to be a star for the Seahawks when they do Hard Knocks this summer. And I kept thinking of a Seahawks player, but now that I think about it, you're going to be there every day. Every day,
you know, I'm
get yourself into a shot on Hard Knocks.
I'm like Alex Rodriguez. I know where those cameras are at all times.
You're going to be looking so good.
I think it could be the first time, Puck, I bring out the sombrero to kind of keep the sun out of my eyes. Maybe I'll see if Ed Egan's got an extra grizzly bear eating a king salmon T-shirt that I can
walk out there
wear
with the sunscreen on your nose, just dressing up, little wife beater on, just all of it.
How cool is that? You're gonna all of a sudden start showing up to camp now.
I'm gonna show up if they allow me to come on property. Yeah, I'll make an appearance there.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be great. I can't wait. I haven't watched the show in a couple of years. I used to love it, but I'm gonna tune in. It's a great behind the scenes look at your football team.
Who do you think on the team is going to be the big star? Because somebody's going to emerge.
Clear cut. I think Gray Zabel is going to be a star.
Who loves Enumclaw, by the way?
Who loves Enumclaw? He loves Enumclaw. Yeah.
They're going to get a shot of him. He's going to have his own hot tub scene where he's going to be in the hot tub with, just sucking down a couple.
I think he's going to be great.
Cold ones. Yeah.
I think
Barner will be fun.
Barner will be great. You're right. Zabel. I think Witherspoon will be good.
Yeah, Witherspoon will play to the cameras pretty well.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have some fun. And I'm going to be honest with you, they're going to get some moments that they've never seen on Hard Knocks before. You're going to have the Eagles that are going to fly in. You'll have some late afternoon Coyotes coming on the field. You'll probably have the day where the Blue Angels fly over.
Well, team dog? Is Turf still around?
Turf is I think they've got a lot of dogs out there now.
Okay.
You've got people that are out bass fishing on the lake behind them, and that place is going to be just packed to the rafters as well. So
great.
It's going to be cool. The only one that's probably going to be is Dave Pearson's probably like, oh boy, this is good.
I hope they get Pearson. For those who don't know, Dave Pearson is the head PR person of the Seattle Seahawks. I think we've mentioned,
and we love him. Anything next is they got to just have that on every show.
They've got to get him saying anything else. Because that's what he says at the end of every press conference. Anything else?
And then you hope maybe by the last Hard Knocks that it just explodes, that you have anything else T-shirts being, everybody's wearing those around.
I can't wait till they pan the cameras around to the field and it's 85 degrees out there. And the voiceover guy wonders, it is hot on the shores of Lake Washington, but yet there is an old grizzled scribe in a hoodie sweatshirt.
Bob Condota.
Bob Condota, the Seattle Times, has been covering the Seattle Seahawks for 28 years. The heat does not affect Bob Condota because he is locked in.
Man.
Come on. The guy's always in a hoodie. All right, before you go.
And I do want them to go into the media lunch area too, just to see them eat just to see that crew eating lunch. Julie Barber has set up a chicken breast meal for these, and Hugh Millen has just enjoyed his 7th chicken breast.
Hugh Millen, former quarterback of multiple, and I mean multiple NFL teams, enjoys his lunch at the Seahawks facility, but after he's done eating lunch, he wanders over to the peanut butter and jelly station.
Oh, he loves
where
his
he
PBJ.
devours not one, not two, not three, but 7 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, all doing it while wearing, cargo shorts. Over there by the window is Maz Vita. Most media members don't know who Maz Vita works for. Yet Mas Vida is always there. Oh, Hard Knocks is going to be great. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh!
This is longtime reporter Curtis Crabtree. When he's not covering the Seahawks, Kraken, Mariners, Torrent, Huskies, he's practicing his golf swing.
And it is 99 degrees, and Curtis is wearing a stocking cap today. Oh man,
I
it's
can't wait.
gonna
I
be
think
fun.
it's going to be. All right, before you go, a couple quick things. You ever heard of this story? How about this guy? There's a guy, I don't know, maybe the Pirates are already playing. Well, whenever you're listening or watching this, Connor Griffin, 19-year-old Connor Griffin making his debut today, much like Colt Emerson, just signed a huge deal, like $140 million. This guy was in high school 2 years ago. I mean, just think about this guy. He is supposed to be a can't-miss prospect. He was drafted in 2024 out of Jackson Prep in Mississippi. He reclassified to graduate earlier, by the way, because he wanted to get into professional baseball as fast as he could. He was the 9th overall pick. His last year in high school, he hit .537.
Wow.
And had an ERA of 1.38.
Wow.
So he makes his debut as a shortstop. He's huge, 6'4", just big kid. Supposed to be a can't-miss prospect. So
let me give my two baseball shout-outs to Jeff Loomis. He was a former baseball coach at PLU. I think had over 300 wins with the Lutes. Just got his 250th win. He's now the head coach at University of Portland, the Pilots.
Nice.
So he's over 550 wins. The Pilots had wins over the Ducks and the Beavers in 7-day stretch. So shout out to Jeff Loomis and Troy Johnston from Rogers High School. His dad was a Hall of Fame wrestling coach there. Troy Johnston plays for the Colorado Rockies. This is a young man that grinded through the minor league system. Last year made his MLB debut. This year he's on the Rockies. Had a home run against the Blue Jays. Had a game-winning RBI against the Blue Jays. He's batting over 300 right now. So keep an eye on Troy Johnston of the Colorado Rockies. So there you go.
We got to my barge, who I'm putting on the barge.
Yeah.
I'm putting on the fourth hydro. I don't like the fourth hydro. I want the fourth hydro on the barge. Get rid of the fourth hydro. It was unnecessary. We don't need it. It crowds the waters over there at Lake Washington. I'm putting the fourth hydro, the silver hydro, on the barge. Who are you putting on the barge?
Puck, I'm going to throw on the barge chia seeds.
Chia seeds.
I don't know what they do. I don't know why I have them in my yogurt.
Your wife is making you eat them because they have some type of health benefit. You're putting chia seeds on the barge.
Chia seeds are going on the barge. They're not doing a whole lot for me.
I bet you they're going to do a whole lot for you in about 45 minutes.
Well, I may be sounding like that. Give me the horn one more time.
What are you doing in there, Chris? Just airing it out. All right, sir.
You ever done that when you're driving with somebody and the window just comes down? You're like,
every time one of my kids, when we're driving and it's not hot out, rolls the window down.
Yeah, you're like, would you just?
Here it comes.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my kids did that. I'm like going, guys, I invented that in the 80s. You're not, come on. I mean, I know what just happened. Oh, good
all
stuff.
Right. See you, Chris.
All right, buddy. Be good.
Be good.
Drink Georgetown Tavern Beer, your new locally brewed domestic style lager. 4.2% alcohol. Cheap, good, local.
You want excellence in dining? Visit John Howie's Steak and experience premier Northwest dining. Prime custom aged steaks, award-winning wine, unmatched level of service. You won't be disappointed. Make your next reservation today at johnhowiesteak.com.
Hi, I'm Bo with All Aces Concrete Coatings. Garages are my favorite part of the house. I chose to partner with Pentech because they give me the proper tools and support to do my job right. My favorite part of doing the garages and any flake system is the transformation that happens in one day.
If it's fun you desire, it's fun you're going to get at Flat Stick Pub. It doesn't matter what the occasion is, whether it's date night, guys night, ladies night, or large group event, Flat Stick Pub's got you covered. They have 6 great locations across the Pacific Northwest, from Pioneer Square to Kirkland, South Lake Union, Spokane, Bellingham, and Redmond. All locations offer the best pub experience in Washington. 2 rules at Flat Stick Pub: drink local and have fun. Pretty simple. So if you like to have fun, love local beer, and great tasting food, make Flat Stick Pub your next spot. Visit them at flatstickpub.com.
Things we got to cover before we sign out of here on a Friday. I mentioned it at the start of the show, but the Pucks Majors Challenge or contest is back. We've got contests starting with the Masters, the PGA Championship, the U.S. Open, and the Open Championship. And the best place to go is to sign up at pucksports.com. But of course, with the Masters right around the corner, folks, starting next week, no one will be doing any type of work. The Majors Challenge is back. It's all brought to you by Wonderland Turf. It's a perfect time to reimagine your backyard into a golfer's paradise. Wonderland Turf, premier design and build specialist for high-end custom golf greens right here in Seattle. A golf course quality. It's going to hold your chips, and your putts are going to roll perfectly. Start creating your dream golfscape today before summer gets here. Visit WonderlandTurf.com or give them a call at 425-359-1903, WonderlandTurf.com. Again, the full field's going to come out on Sunday. So when you go to pucksports.com and you sign up, just sign up, and then the full field will be coming out on Sunday. And then you can make your picks all the way up. The deadline is going to be probably like Wednesday at 11 o'clock or maybe midnight, probably 11:30 or so. First place prize, big thanks to Gamble Sands. A twosome at either Scarecrow or Gamble, and a twosome at Quicksands. That is their 14-hole, their short course. Gamble Sands, what a spot. Just experience extraordinary golf course. Beautiful set over there in Brewster, Washington. Gorgeous views, gorgeous courses. They've got 77 luxury rooms you can now stay at. You can book your stay today at gamblesands.com. Also, second place foursome and a cart at one of their locations, one of their golf courses around the area at Premier Golf. Third place is a $120 value Eagle Range card, valid for range balls at Inter Bay, Jackson Park, and Bill Wright. So go sign up today. The Pucks Majors Challenge is back. Sign up at pucksports.com. For the Masters. Oh, Jim Nantz, everybody associated with it. What a wonderful time. Is it not? Just beautiful. But again, you'll have until next week to sign up. I think probably like Wednesday or so. I'll get the official time to sign up around probably 11:30. But big thanks to this year's sponsor, Wonderland Turf. Reimagine your backyard into a golfer's paradise. Wonderland Turf. Visit WonderlandTurf.com. WonderlandTurf.com is the presenting sponsor of this year's Pucks Majors Challenge. Again, sign up today. Got lots of time to do it. Sign up today there at pucksports.com. A couple of other things before we get on out of here to cover here on a Friday on the Daily Puck Drop. I think it took place today, but they brought back This Week in Baseball. MLB did, and it will be exclusively Fridays on their X channel, on the MLB X channel. So if you want to go watch This Week in Baseball, if you don't remember it, you're not old enough to remember what it was. Before we had all the highlights and ESPN and everything like that, This Week in Baseball is a 30-minute show with the greatest, I'll find it, the greatest theme music maybe there of all time. Highlighting all of the action there in baseball. Again, you didn't have any highlights back then. No one was, unless your local TV station was showing you stuff, but you're only getting like the Mariners. You're not getting the rest of the action in baseball. Mel Allen was the original host of This Week in Baseball, but it returns every Friday at 9 a.m. on the MLB X account. What else do we got? Kraken hammered last night by Utah. Their playoff chances are dwindling. They got 8 games remaining. They're 4 points back of the Sharks. Really disappointing. And they get just beat into the ground yesterday. 6-2 losing to Utah. Puck's Posse shows this week. There's plenty of them out there. The Sports Pit with Matt Stretch Johnson coming out was on Tuesday. Go check that out. Inside Pitch with Ryan Divish coming out on Wednesday. We talked a lot about Colt Emerson. And then yesterday, another edition of the KJ Arntz with Mitch Levy, just all over the place like we normally are on KJ Arntz. He's got a great story about, we talk a lot about Jack Nicklaus on this week's show. All right, we've got On This Day, April 3rd, and we got a good one. And, of course, On This Day is brought to you by Hive Social.
Welcome to Hive Social, the social network that brings your real-world proximity to life. Tired of endless scrolling and fake connections? Privacy is built into the heart of Hive with easy-to-set-up safety fences and visibility controls. Whether you're here to hang out, network, or meet someone new, create events, share photos and videos, and keep the conversation going with built-in chats for every connection and every moment. Download now and see what's happening around you.
Hive Social, the official Puck Sports social meetup app. Download it today from iOS and Google Play. On this day, April 3rd, 1989, a young man who wore number 24, had a big smile, used to wear his hat backwards. Ken Griffey Jr. made his debut in the Coliseum in Oakland, California. And introducing him to the world was the great Dave Niehaus.
25 years from now, you're going to want to say, I was there when Ken Griffey Jr. made his home debut. So don't forget that on Monday night. There's a drive into the gap in left center field and deep left center field, and Henderson's not going to get to it. It's off the base of the wall, and Griffey to second base in his first major league at bat, a ringing double off the 375 marker, and we have seen that all spring. Welcome to the show, Ken Griffey Jr.
And they're going to grab the ball and put it in the dugout for him after the ball game. Look at this. Had a chance to get out of here right at the base of the 375 mark. What a way to break in. Big smile on Ken's face as he pulled into second base. And that brings goosebumps to me, Dave. I've seen a few openers in my time, but first at bat, this kid's had a lot of weight on his shoulder.
At 19 years of age, we talked about Connor Griffin earlier today, making his debut at 19 there for the Pittsburgh Pirates. His double off the pitch of Dave Stewart took place in his very first at-bat there for the Mariners. A week later, when they returned home at the Kingdome, he hits his first ever home run as a professional. He would go on in his rookie season to hit 264, 329. He slugged 420, and his OPS was 748, 16 home runs and 61 runs driven in. Not good enough, though, to win Rookie of the Year. Two pitchers beat him out. One was a reliever, Greg Olson. I don't even remember Greg Olson. Greg Olson, reliever for the Baltimore Orioles, was the runaway unanimous winner of the Rookie of the Year. He garnered, I think, 26 first-place votes. And then Griffey and Tom Gordon, who finished second, Flash Gordon for the Royals, they both received one vote. But Ken Griffey Jr. on this date, April 3rd, 1989, making his debut. Again, on this day, brought to you by Hive Social, the official social meetup app for Puck Sports. Download it today on iOS or Google Play. All right, let's wrap up the show with Hey What the Puck, brought to you by Tersuli Construction. From emergency response to full-scale rebuilds and remodels. Tersuli Construction is a full-service contractor handling your project from start to finish. Locally owned and operated out of Ballard, proudly serving the Puget Sound region for over 15 years. If you're dealing with damage or planning what's next, call the team that does it all, Tersuli Construction. Restoring what matters and building what's next. Give them a call, 206-793-3744, and visit them at tersuli.com. I'll go back to the ABS. I love the ABS. I think it's great. I think it's good. I do think it highlights that these guys are a little bit better than everyone realizes. And I know that's an unpopular thing to say because we're all like programmed to say how terrible the umpires are and bring on the robots and everyone's awful. You go watch some of these plays that were overturned. I mean, we're talking millimeters on some of these pitches, whether it's a ball or strike. And I just don't know if that's the real spirit of what ABS was all about. I mean, we really want to overturn the real egregious calls, but whatever, it's the system. And if that's the way it shows, just like in tennis, as Chris brought up, I understand. But I do think it has been this unfair piling on of these umpires, of how bad and terrible they are. Certainly there are bad umpires out there, just like there are bad officials in every sport. C.B. Buckner is the poster child of being the bad umpire. He's not just a bad umpire, but then he's arrogant about it. Now, that is the Umpires Association of Major League Baseball for allowing him to still be an umpire. But there are plenty of good ones out there. They get a lot more right than they get wrong. And it is a high-pressure job. They're watching pitchers who are bigger, faster, stronger than they've ever been before. And you could say, well, this is a system to help them. I get it. I would just ask you, whatever line of work you did, if you had somebody peering over you with a video camera, finding faults with every little thing you did, it would cause you to be a little gun-shy, a little nervous about going into work. I think they do a great job. I think it's one of the hardest jobs in the world to do, is being a baseball umpire. But I think that ABS, as everyone is celebrating how it's taken over and how it's corrected calls, I think the biggest takeaway for me in the first week of ABS has been that these guys are a lot better than we probably thought. All right, that is Hey What the Puck, brought to you by Tersuli Construction, restoring what matters and building what's next. Give them a call, 206-793-3744, and visit them at tersuli.com. Thanks for watching and listening to today's show. Thank you to all our sponsors, by the way. Thank you to you for watching. Limback Lumber, Flat Stick Pub, Georgetown Brewery, All Aces Concrete Coatings, Hive Social, and Tersuli Construction. Find today's Daily Puck Drop up on YouTube. As always, please subscribe to the channel. I think we're like 2 or 3 away from 6,000. So if we can get to 6,000 today, it'd be great. Hit that like button as much as you can, please. It helps. It helps the show grow. So hit that like button. Leave a comment. Try to get to as many as we can. Also, you can find the Daily Puck Drop on your favorite podcast platforms. And then on Apple and Spotify, rate the show. Leave a comment. That helps as well. Also, find everything up at pucksports.com, including where to sign up to become a Posse member. Your membership gives you, for $5 a month, gives you added shows, 3 a week, Sports Pit on Tuesdays with Stretch, Inside Pitch with Ryan Divish on Wednesday, and KJ Arns on Thursday with Mitch. Now, we also have videos of that, and so on YouTube, you will get a link to the videos of those shows too as well if you are a Puck's Posse member. Only you guys can watch it. So sign up there. Also, sign up there for the Puck's Majors Challenge. That is up right now. Sign up, and then the full field for the Masters will come out on Sunday. And it's for all the majors. So it's cumulative score through all of the tournaments at the end of the season. So we wait for the Open Championship, and then we'll crown our winner. So big thanks to Wonderland Turf, Gamble Sands, and also Sandman Sports. Also, big thanks to Sandman Sports. They are the company that puts the tournament or puts the contest on for us and does all the tallying of the numbers and the standings and all that. So big thanks to those guys there as well. Also, the latest Graz with Gas Take 5 podcast is out now. Came out yesterday. They're on YouTube and all other channels. I think we have covered it all. Complaints, concerns, questions, pucksports.com. All right? Everybody have a fabulous weekend. This was it felt like a long week. It did feel like a long week. We'll be back, of course, next week with a bunch of shows. Probably have a little different schedule on Thursday, Friday. We're taking off a little bit early for a spring break trip. We're going to do some shows during spring break as well. So we will have you covered as our family has to get away for a little bit. But we're all fine. We're all good. And, yeah, we'll have you covered. We'll have you covered with a bunch of stuff next week and the week following that. All right, everybody, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you Monday. As always, promise to be better.
No shirt, no shoes, no ties.
Anybody like to smoke some pot?
Yeah. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
What do you need my address for? We like to send out a mailer.
Mother of mercy, I don't speak Japanese!